Hello and welcome back. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Or as usual, one better than mine. There. My voice always gets weird right away. Okay, whatever. Hi, welcome! Interesting how these are almost level now. Or are level. These ones, let's make sure... Enable auto repairs off on all of them. Excellent. Okay, here. Last time we set up this liquid pump to get rid of whatever liquids in this area here are not the liquids we want to actually be using, so that all of this gunk can get out of here, because the polluted water can't get down low enough to go in, because this wasn't going over, because the NAFTA was getting in the way. But now the NAFTA is being moved over and this is finally falling down. Excellent, but that might be because that the crude is what's falling over up here as well. Okay. Yep. Okay, this is doing its thing. We're down sometimes below 20 kilos. Over here. Oh, we can let these run. Yes. Okay, that stopped going over. We just have this mess to clean up now. Once we mop it, this can run. Yes, please. Go for it. Oh, nope. It ain't doing what it needs to do. Take these off. It let the bad gases through. We were too optimistic too soon. We have to wait longer. Okay, we have to wait longer. Therefore, dupes, mop this so we can get done faster. I want to make progress, dupes. I want to make progress. Because this is now popping up more frequently and being a nice jerk about it. Okay. It's because the dupes actually went through here and built some ladders. They did their job. Did this break already? It's because the dupes did their job. Okay. Yay. Okay, here continues to be an ever-increasing danger. So is this one, as this goes lower and lower, which will encourage this to flow over as well in the future. That might help keep this down. Okay. We have been providing air here frequently. Good. Are these even in enough CO2 to bother? Because that's a lot of polluted oxygen heading straight for them. We're gonna give these a rest for a bit. It is like still getting mostly CO2. We're gonna cut its productivity in half. We're gonna turn the top one off so only the bottom one's allowed to do stuff. Yeah, it'll do it that way. Because it's working hard enough that having every third one just ain't good enough for me today. Last night I had different feelings. Today I cut one off. We don't need to run that much power on it. That is not productive. Okay. You can't run anymore. You're not going to spend our power. What about these things? How much power do you consume? Okay, you're 120. That's 240, that's 240. That's 120. All of these are 120, okay. It's a lot of things running all at once, and I'm all of a sudden concerned about my power grid. But look at all these mixed gases. That's so much oxygen compared to CO2. Yeah, that's flowing over now, okay. Dupes will get to that eventually. Those don't have power. That makes sense. We only have one of these allowed to run. Right, which one? This one's the one that's allowed to run. And it needs a repair. Okay, priority. You can do that. And, okay. Is the water line? Yeah, that's good. Okay. We'll start getting oxygen forced into this zone. We're only going to turn one of these on because we don't have the horde in here that we used to have. It's just now occasional passersby. Yay, it's only occasional passersby. Okay, that one doesn't have power. That's fine. We have this cloud in here, but the other ones are cleaning stuff out. We'll wait for that one to go. Hello, baby Splash. Hi, I've been watching your VODs and really like them. Just too bad that I can't watch live because it's too early for me. Are you, a day ahead of me? Because I'm in the Pacific Northwest, in America. Are you, Australian? Because, yeah, my time is, not the best. Sweden! Interesting. Yeah. What time is it there for you? Because it's 8 p.m. here. I stream from 8 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's 5:20. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is very early. But thank you for showing up! That is, not a convenient hour for you. Yeah. Starting work in 40 minutes. Oh, you get up early for work? I'm sorry for you. That's not fun times to be awake and work at. I've done that shift. It's not good. Okay. Good. All of these ones are doing their job. Has that done anything for the density up here? No, we can't tell until it calms down. We might want to give it more help over here. Because there's just so much here. Yeah, we're going to give this area a little bit more help with the deodorizing. That's going to go there. We have a mechatronics engineer now, so we can start building them this way. Somebody died. Oh, come on. Suffocated. Well. Yeah. I was working on it. They're still suffocating. At least one of the dupes actually put the Atmos suit dock on, because it's low enough here that they can do it. It's not flooded. Why is that spot able to get mopped, but the other ones won't? Whatever. Okay. We'll just keep giving this more time. It's doing its job. However, this is continuing to be, not doing what I wanted it to do. Spill over! Okay, they've almost got the ladder in place. Sometimes they use the Atmos suit, sometimes they don't. We'll just see about that. But at least this is going down. So this will go down with it in the future, hopefully. But hopefully you can get in there and fix things before this becomes issue. We've almost got ladder here. I'm gonna place ladders in place for the dupes to be able to get to this. Well, if they get there, they can get there. Yeah, that should be sufficient to build this tile. Because I don't want that many kilos of steam coming out. If they get here, they do it. Right now it's 6s to get that done. Because those aren't reliably powered still. Let's get the new dupe. Okay. Ugly crier? No. Flatulent? No. Okay. Got another max. We're up to lucky number 13 on the dupes. Yeah, we still have this whole pile of liquids here that we're not going to just tell the dupes to empty up because that's a lot of kilos of CO2 behind it. Okay, so gave them those orders. Let's crack open this so that all of this ugly will go into here as well. Okay. These are currently still just storing CO2 so that we have a lower population. Oh, this used to be like 10 of CO2 and now it's less than 5 of oxygen. Yay! But here's still 6.9. It's too much oxygen. And here it just doesn't know how to get down. I might turn these on just to move the oxygen up a few squares. Just to help the CO2 go down. Well, removed. Because currently... Yeah, this is currently a CO2 line. And we do have a get up here. Okay, how do we currently have this get up set up? If it is CO2? If it's... Yeah, if it's CO2, it gets removed from the system. Okay, it doesn't... We shut the valve on that. Okay, so... Cut that... That's backward. We need this to go through there first, and then a bridge to get out. Okay. One bridge is way easier than a whole setup. Okay. Okay, so those will remove CO2 from this area for a little bit of time. Wow, it's just so clean in most of the base. Like, sure, there's bad bits everywhere, but, this is so much better than what we've been working with. Okay, they got to that right away. Airflow, number 1. Yeah, that's nice and high for them. Good. And that's working. This isn't supplying because it's in red. Okay. As the air pressure goes down, all of the pink that we've already made will work its way up there better. Oh, the pink is getting stuck here. Okay, cancel build that. Deconstruct this. That'll let the pink out and up. Okay. Yeah, the pink gets out there. Oh, they finally built all of these. Good. And all of the mushrooms are happy except for the ones that are too hot. 38.9. Yeah, they're too hot. Therefore, Wheezeworts. There we go. And we made those 9s. Excellent. They filled these ones in. Excellent. Good. Okay, let's see how temperature-wise that's affected the area now. Because we want to make sure it's not a death zone. Death zone is not the goal. Come on, game. Okay. Let's give them more mopping opportunities up here. Because they're not going through this door. No, they can if it's this. So cancel those 2 spots to maintain an airlock there. Even though that would only be oxygen going through. For now. Okay. So out to here is now safe. We moved the safe zone in further. It's still way too hot. Yeah, this is all death zone. The death is getting worse because we never insulated that in time. But we've got some Wheezeworts working the problem for now. We're not going to send them in to put them here right now because it's less work to just destroy the sour gas first. We'll deal with that bit first because we still are way overpressured. 60 kg. It's just so much. Okay, so right now the sour gas is 3 layers above the pip zone. We'll see how that changes over time throughout the episode. Here's gotten down to 15. Good. Okay. Down here, down to 18. Excellent. Over here is still having trouble figuring itself out as an even amount. I think if we finally mop this layer, it would be more beneficial to us at this point. Because I was kind of leaving that as a solid, you can't touch this thing. But now that we have this working, that would suck the air out faster from here. Okay. And we will set this door to open. And let them pass. Okay, because I stopped them from going through. They died again. Because of this. Better not suffocated. In the mushrooms. Are you a dupe that, binge eater? Yeah. You got so stuck on eating all the food that you died. I'm doing what I can. There is oxygen mixed in with the mushrooms. Okay, this smart battery, is it plugged into the main grid as well? It is, okay. Okay, our load is teetering in the fine zone, okay. Everything that wants to run is running, and it's all okay enough for now. It is worrying that I've just tapped in all of these 2K wires into the main grid, and the repercussions will bite me soon. But things are getting done. Why is this not getting done? Colony lacks electrical engineering skill. Okay, they died. Anybody able to replace them? Turner, it's your turn. Yay, they're living enough to be mechatronics engineers. Wow. Okay, invalid building location, yeah. Current errand, excellent. Okay, priorities. Mechatronics, I want you building. Ah, yes. Okay, you did a little bit of the mopping, that's fine. Progress was made. I'm fine so long as progress is being made. Okay, this one did its job like a champ. This is just being finicky, but that's fine. Why don't you have power? The other ones have power. Right, because you weren't part of my attempt at stuff. Okay, that overpowers the grid. No, thank you. Okay, you stay off. Yeah, that really did overpower the grid. I have to think about what I can unplug from the grid now. Okay, I don't need 4 of these running. I probably just need 1 of these running. And you don't even need to, Is that reachable? Yeah, okay. We'll just make this the one that runs. So the amount of dupes that I need running through here is not 20 dupes. Wait, no. These things can hold 8.8 dupes worth of air. Because 1/8 goes to the... yeah. 1/8 becomes hydrogen, and that becomes 8 point whatever's dupes. Yeah, we don't need 32 dupes worth of air. And we only have 12 being produced in this location. Okay, so... priority... 9. And we will cut these ones off from the flow. There we go. That's a reduction in power. We only have these ones running because the dupes are stupid. You already cut one of these off to reduce the amount there because this is so thin here, it doesn't matter. Again, we don't need 3 running. Let's just run 1 of them. Because we're just trying to improve oxygen. We don't need to have it heavy down here. Because the cloud is solid at this point, and that's actually making it hard for the CO2 to get down. Yeah, I made those 9s, okay. I'm letting both of these run right now. I should only let one of them do this task. Actually, they already did their task. Both of you are done. Okay, because they already got the CO2 that was mostly around them. There's little bits left that's sticking, but they did their task enough for now. Okay, here's where the CO2 is. Okay, you were running again. There's no trash in there. Mafic rock. Okay, that's what we'll build this out of. There we go. Add a 9. We'll re-break in there to fix these things. But for now, I just want this thing putting some oxygen into here to encourage the CO2 elsewhere. And, yeah, it's been doing that. Wow. So much more area with oxygen than I was expecting to see when I turned on this little bit. Oh, yes. Its job is being done. Okay, but we still have a lot of pee forming here. And they haven't done this yet. So before I tell them to mop this, I want them to destroy these things. Okay, you. How's your, you're doing level 5 things? Okay. You're gonna go here. And then you're gonna keep going through this door until this is all empty. And then we're going to lock this door. Yeah, do it again. Good boy. Well, guess what? We're going back. Yep, there's air here, you're fine. Yeah, breathe, take a breath. That's how much time it takes for the water to get out of the way anyway. Yes. Okay, we're doing that again. Good. Good, my minion. Okay, so we have mixed liquids now in here. And that's gonna take a while for it to go down. But, in the future, that won't be a problem because it'll be able to go straight down. So, this door, we don't need to keep it anymore. Let's, get rid of that. And this. Deconstruct all of the buildings. All of those can go. And then once that's gone, we'll do some mopping. Also, we don't need this getup anymore. Let's just destroy this door. Let all of this out. Not worry about it anymore. Let's actually just deconstruct these pieces. That way these things can flow out better. Yeah. Yeah, let's just destroy some stuff. Oh, Abe. You're making the water splash everywhere, Abe. Okay, so if we can get this to only be one type of fluid, it'll fall down straight instead of splooshing everywhere and making a giant mess. Because I would like the mess to be gone. So that my air looks better. Yeah, stuff is sticking here. We don't want it to stick. We had put this door in for stuff that was falling because they couldn't get to their destination without having enough breath in it. We're still mildly concerned about that because, I mean, they are dying of suffocation. So we'll leave this door for now. Good, that has started to work its magic. Once that's out, we will see if we can keep this dry so that gases can actually, you know, go through. Be amazing if that were to happen. Yeah. I was thinking closing this off because we're not going to be using this thing anytime soon. This whole getup needs a rejig if that's what we're actually going to use as our distribution. So with that in mind, let's just have one layer that gets messed up and not 2 layers that get messed up. Okay, good. That cleared itself out. This isn't clearing itself out. I would like a dupe to just have a bit of fun. Go ham. We will get rid of this and let them mop. Okay. We're not gonna mop this until this is emptied out. Oh, new dupe. Who gets to be lucky number 13? Again. Okay. Destructive, no. Ugly Crier's better than Binge Eater. Welcome, Ari. Can they not destroy this? Oh, they're all in bedtime slots. Okay, and they can pass through here, right? Yeah, they can pass through there currently. If they couldn't, then working down here would have not been possible. Okay, they did clean that up. Good. Okay, this is now down to 14. That's down to 18. That's down to 14. Let's try this again. That one's an exception. Yeah! It's doing the thing! Now, can it escape from here? Is that one overpressured? No, we're good. Excellent. This one's buggy. Get rid of it. Okay. The suits can get filled. And they're not underwater at the moment. Good. We have an opportunity to get back to here again. And Sweepy's doing its little panic dance. Yeah, Sweepy, I understand. The water level is getting lower. It is becoming more danger. But we can see you better now, Sweepy. Who's suffocating? Quinn? You're suffocating. Quinn? Quinn. Yeah, you can continue binge eating in a second. I saved a dupe from killing themselves today. 'Cause I paid attention to this thing over here. Okay. Well, he might still go back in there and have issues. Okie dokie. Okay. Yes, you're doing your job. That pink is moving out. This is also able to go to that deodorizer as well. Okay. This has gotten denser here. This was 4.8 earlier, now it's 5.1. That means that some of this gas might actually be going down. And spreading out. Yay. Maybe. It's maybe a yay. But this cloud is definitely looking better. That is a much cleaner cloud here. Okay, this is making sure that we move some gases down lower. Wait, 3 of you? Guys, I gave you suits. And you're going here. Okay, at least you have a plan. Okay. There's air here. Go. Go, go, go. Why did you change your plan? Oh, joy, Abe. I tried. I tried. Okie dokie. Okay, that's locked. You guys shouldn't be able to get over here anymore without a suit. Because there's no entrance there, that's locked. You can't jump that. It's because that gets flooded every now and then. Okay. They built that? They can get here now? What? They can get across there now? Wow. Okay. They managed to do that? They managed to do that. I'm still nervous about them doing that, because, that's a danger. When they get out of here without their suits. Like, they're not allowed to go without a suit. Like, it's rotated properly. Some of them do leave with a suit, some don't. Wild. Yeah, this is definitely going up. I'm just gonna leave that alone for a while. The CO2's getting less. How did we get that much hydrogen? Oh, you're just getting some of it sometime. Well, that's gonna be annoying. It's gonna have to go through the whole base. Over and over. Okay. Every time they go through here, that gets worse. That's way too many kilos. Way too many kilos. But we're gonna do it for now. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna pop this bubble. It'll prohibit the gases for a while. Oh, this is actually backed up. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and watch this one so I can shut this down as soon as they do it. Okay, Ashcan's coming. We're just gonna pop it so that they can get stuff done. Here he comes. Oh, you're in a panic state. Yep. Par for the course. And you gave up? Why? And how do you... He gets past without the suit. Same thing with this one. Guys. Wear the suit. Put the suit on. I need you guys to, you know, breathe. That's a thing. Yeah, minor eye irritation, yeah. They're just getting past without the suit. Okay, dupes. No go past here. Nope, nope. Okay, you're switching. Everybody just leave the area. I've stopped you from being able to do the errands I really want you to do, so that this stuff can all have time to do stuff. Yeah, yeah. I made it worse, I know. No, no. Camille? Why you go there? Go back this way. Everybody leave. This is a no-go zone right now. Until this stops splooshing over, this is no-go zone. Everybody just leave. Too many of you have died. Oh, right, yeah, that it. Camille, yeah. Yeah, I'm making you leave, Camille. You might not have enough, speed. Excuse me. Why are you going that way? There's no tasks. It's a mesh tile under, yeah, I know. But right now, I'm so sick of them doing this that we're vacating the area. Everybody's leaving the zone, and they're not allowed to come back in. Everybody's been banned. because I'm popping this bubble and I won't be able to have the oxygen thingies do their job. What with that popped? No, no, Ashcan. We're all leaving the area. We're leaving the area. Yep, yep. We just have one crier left. Are you gonna leave the area too? Yeah? Okay, good. Okay. Nobody's allowed through here anymore. It was a one-way. Okay, sure, you can breathe there. But no one's here anymore. It's just... We're turning this off for a bit. Okay. With this just going up and around, it's just, it wasn't worth it. Okay, yep. Crush all that. I'm kind of disappointed Abe doesn't go and get crushed inside the thing continuously. But, whatever. We'll just let this thing run its course. Oh, it's Goodies Day! Not gloves, or boots. Not gloves or boots. Yeah, at least they have pizzazz. Okay, we'll deal with this again later some other time. Okay. We have streams of liquid coming from here. Yeah, okay. That was all from this. That's all gonna get taken care of. That's taken care of. That's no longer gonna make new messes. That's getting wet because this is going through. Okay, that can go there. That's gonna keep all new messes from coming in here. This can go. We have stuff spilling out of here. I want it to all spill left. And we're gonna get rid of this door. Because that's been causing stuff to get onto here from both sides, including the door. Okay. We have enough dupes that can get mushrooms where they need them to be. That I think we're okay removing this door now that we have these other ones in place. Okay. Okay, so this is becoming an airflow tile. This is getting destroyed. Okay. This has set itself up for more. Okay, so I want dupes to mop the water and that. So once that's taken care of, wait, why couldn't I mop that? There we go. Keep this. I thought I told them to deconstruct it. I guess not. They can build that back. Once we've taken care of this, then I can mop all of this junk. Right, they're never going to be able to mop that. That's fine. We'll just put a brick there. After it has time doing its thing, that's fine. Oh right, that was their sleepy hour. Not sure how a mess got made here. That's okay. It's getting taken care of. Those have not been destroyed yet, that's fine. Any mysterious ones here? No, we're good. Okay. How's thermal doing? We're making progress. Okay. Still death, but less death. Purple is trying to go down one tile. Yep, nice and slow. Okay. Yep, keep trying. Oh, those were, not 9. There we go. This one. Number 5, okay. More stuff that's useless. I haven't used yellow alert today. Feels wrong, man. Feels so wrong. We have to correct this. Oh, pleasant chit chat while crying in a ball. Okay, good. Less mixed liquids in the area. And all that's up here is now water. Once we mop this up, we won't be able to get more water on top of this, and then if we keep having the dupes pass through here to mop this, that'll let all of that dump out. Actually, we want to dump out this way. Open that. Yeah. Why open this a bunch of times to get that out if that's the answer? Just open that and let it fly out the other side. So much simpler. Okay, Ren's coming. Wow, they just like did this. Good job, dupes. Good job just doing a thing. Wait, why are you going... Why couldn't you open the door from this side? Red. Whatever, Ren. Whatever. Okay, now you mopped that. Good. This puddle is just bugging me. That's why we're doing this. There's no actual productive reason to do this. It's actually making things worse. I'm just so tired of the puddle. And everything here getting wet. We're actually letting in a bunch of CO2 into the area, and it's not good. I'm just... didn't want more messes having to be cleaned up here. Okay. But actually now this is a single liquid. We don't need to mop this. Okay. This will eventually dribble off enough of it that all extras will be contained in this zone, and then one more pass can get it all out. Okay. And then I can do a final mop on this zone and, you know, not worry about it again. And like the shovels, they need a mopping. We're gonna definitely mop the shovels. Okay. Shovels get a mopping. We don't want them being injured. They're the backup safety food of forevers. Sure, you can be a waterfall for now. That doesn't bother me. Okay. This is now pouring that way. This is pouring that way. That's still secure. All the gases here. There's a little bit of polluted oxygen, but we're mostly crushing sour gas right now. Yeah, okay. Okay, because that was able to contain it, I will let the dupes build this tile. Nah. Nah, I won't. We'll just leave it as a note. Okay, destructive, no. Binge eater, you guys have been dying the most. So, vomiter, welcome. Okay, all of those are waiting for mopping. This is going down. Good. It's just doing its thing. It'll take a while, but it's fine. Okay. We'll mop this. Once this is all settled, and then I can lock this door, too. I've been wanting to lock the door. Okay, what's the pressure here? Yeah, 52.4. At least we handled that CO2 well enough. Could it have been better? Oh, absolutely. But, it wasn't terrible. Okay. Yeah, we can close these off. Those bits have been repaired. Yeah, this is overpressured again. Yep, so having these run isn't helpful right now. But, hey. These ones are oxygenated. Okay, good. Yeah, we're starting to get another CO2 blob at that spot as well. I'm just gonna let the CO2 build up for a bit. Wait, why are you... Yeah, green goes to white. Yeah, we have one up here. Why is it, Why is it monkey-brained? Yeah, you got monkey-brained from that. Okay. Current errand, so I can cut this now and not worry. And reinstigate that and not worry. And I will let one of these do their job. Because we got CO2 back in this spot again. So every now and then I'll let one do a thing. Okay. This is now a clear drop point, so mopping this should stay clean in the future. That is staying clean, even with the pee. Good. That's staying clean. Okay, the dupes are just having accidents in certain places, that's fine. You're just destroying a thing. What priority was that? Like a 5? They're doing 5s. Legit surprised that they're doing 5s. Yeah, they got this done. So now gases can flow around here. Since I have to rebuild this whole majigger anyway, and I don't even have crabs left anymore, we'll remake the boiler somewhere else more appropriate. Deconstruct buildings. Yeah, you guys can walk through here. We'll leave that one in place so that that Weiswort can live. But we'll let the dupes through this area. More importantly, the air through the area. Okay. Of course, having Twitch chat on my phone makes it be like, no, I don't want to do things. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the gases. Ah, good. I get to enjoy looking at them while the pause is in place. Good. So, yeah. Airflow from this side to this side was hampered by this thing. So we're now gonna let both the dupes pass and the air pass. Yeah, okay. The more options that air has in this game, the faster things tend to settle out. Less mixing. I mean, it's temporarily more mixing, but overall it speeds things up. Yeah, okay, so this door has been removed. They can now slide through here faster. That's no longer going to spill over into here. It'll spill over this way. This isn't going to spill down at any point in the future. So now we can clean this up. And then double check that this has been cleaned. Yes, and then cancel that spot. Okay. What's the pressure here? Yeah, too high. That's what it is. It'll be too high for a little while. That's fine. Okay, that stops spilling over. So if I send a team up here to, say, mop this, they'll go through this door, it'll drop out, and they can finally mop all of this junk. And not worry about it any longer. And then the gases will improve. Is anyone coming? You guys have been doing so much better lately. There we go. I just want one to come. I don't need the horde. I prefer the horde, though. Y'all know that. Okay, Ari. Somebody, please. It's not your sleepy time anymore. Chop chop. There we go. That's not spilling over anymore. And now we can mop that, or not, and it's all good. Yes. Once y'all are done with that, we stop using this door. No more water to fall through. Yay. Okay, everybody, back through the door and then I can lock it. There we go. And now nobody goes through the door. Come on, game. Accept the click. Okay, good. Good. And now I can give it the options to be gone through if I ever unlock it and not get confused as to why it didn't work anything. Okay. That can go, that can go. That can go. That's still spilling over. So I wait for them to clean. And then we do this one. Of course, that made a mess in here, and we really don't want these guys drowning. Yep, the sour gas has not puzzled its way out of here yet. That's fine, it's getting deleted. Okay, and they did some mopping, but it scooshed back. Okay, good. The shovels are happy again. They're mopping enough that that's not going to spill over. So now we can mop this. And we're going to let air flow through here. Deconstruct that. And we'll even clean up the blob. And clean up that dot. Yeah. Okay, they're getting so many cleaning skills. Excellent. But now with the water out of the way, that leaves more space for air to puzzle itself. Stupid mess that didn't need to be fixed has now been resolved. For better or for worse. Yay. Okay. Good, we can get that whole thing now. Okay. And somehow there's another puddle here. Fine, whatever. gases are moving through this area now too. Okay. Okay. Is this all clean? Yeah, good. Is that all clean? Yes. Okay. And then this doesn't need to exist. Okay, they're gonna mop that. That's acceptable. Okay, what's the pressures like over here? 43, okay. Hey, we've gained another layer down of the purple. It's going for it. We've proven that we're making a difference by just how much purple there is. More purple equals less black. Equals thinner. Though that may have been some of this purple. Okay. So yeah, this definitely hasn't done much in a while. Because we're not going through there. Okay. So as we go through here now, this will take care of some of it. And then we stop every time this gets too high. And that'll keep this in check long enough to get it done. Okay. We let them back through. Okay, number 1 for Turner. Because Turner has upgraded build. Okay. I wanted to keep the gases separate, but just letting it go just seems like the option right now. Okay, no new ones have shown up in a while. What's the priorities down here? All of that's ones. And those higher numbers are ones I built. Okay, cool. Wait, nope. I didn't select that one. Okay. Okay, you're using a suit. Maybe? Whatever, they can go through here now. Turner's current errand, and he's in a suit! My mermaid suited up, finally. Yep, that went up. That hasn't pushed things over yet, though. Yes, Turner. Okay. They can get down here now. It's been so long. It's been so long, but now it's current errand on these dupes. Okay. So let's see. What's the pressure down here? Oh, it's too high to let this loose. So whatever air they have currently in the suits is all the air they're going to get for a while. until this thing does its job well enough. They're going down to do these. They're doing stuff. They're doing stuff. You're doing so much, Max. It's number 1. We're not gonna have to worry about this 1/5 of a million kilos of steam. It's gonna go bye-bye. They're actually going to do it in time. I'm not worried about this one anymore because it's already fine enough. It's only gonna increase by 19 times its size. Well, I guess that's not fine. But this is going down, so by the time this pops, well, it'll be okay, right? Okay, it's number 1. They say they can reach it. Catalina has taken the job. Okay. Where are you, Catalina? Oh, you're here. You just dropped the stuff. There goes the stuff. It's gonna go past. It's gonna go all the way down. Okay. What material is this? Granite. And the material I'm trying to make it out of is granite. How's about we deconstruct this? And then, oh look, you're gonna have granite right there. Maybe that'll make sense to the dupes? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, but this might kill them if they don't have oxygen in the suits. No, the suits are there and they're okay. Okay. One, 2. Yeah, they should be able to reach that. I think 3 is reachable. Or we destroy... No, we don't destroy this one. That'll make it harder to build this one. This has been the safety valve. We don't destroy that one. I was thinking this one, oh, destroy it, and then we'll definitely be able to reach. No, we don't destroy that one. Not that one. Okay, Stinky. Okay, Stinky's coming. Stinky's not happy. But you get a suit now, man! Yeah, and that's rolling over now and going straight into here. This overpressured thing that won't go right, but will go up. Yeah, the loop is weird. Yeah, like, look how high it stacks before it goes right or left. That's nonsense. Yeah, see, that's going up. Okay, let's see if you can figure out to use this granite to build this thingy. Stinky. Do this. Okay, fine. Okay, now they're waking up. I just want to see it get done. We'll get our new dupe, and then we'll go back to that thing. Binge eater or binge eater? Biohazardous or biohazardous? I really don't want unconstructive. Okay, back. Wait, what's this? Polluted oxygen. Okay, that's fine. This. Okay, Devon. Okay, you've already got your granite. Oh, you have to walk past so many corpses. Oh, you were not trained for Atmo suit. So many corpses. It doesn't feel as many when I'm zoomed out, but when you zoom in, it's so many. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, I'll use that granite, sure. Okay, that danger is gone. We did it in time. Whew. Okay, they've built all of that. This one keeps breaking. We'll let that one stay broken. Because whatever reason it doesn't want to play nice. So, they're working down here. How did you get there? Oh yeah, you can hop and then hop. Okay, this. Yeah! Destroy that. Destroy it. I can't believe they're working on this. And they're doing multiple tiles at once. Oh yeah, they were dead dupes on that tile. Multiple nails. Okay, okay, that'll go straight down now. Now that they can work on multiple things at once, I can do full ladders. Okay, they're gonna go that way. And then... that's material changes. We don't need to bother with material changes. I want them to not bother going left. Okay. We can start working on the next Escher waterfall. Yes! And then we won't have to keep this mesh tile here once this crude oil is contained. Because all of this is overpressured. Okay. So, let's build another one of these things. And let's do it in a way where I know they can just stand in the thing and not worry about it. You don't need to make it wide. Okay, I want bubble bubble. So I need to move this over. Okay. That's the version for petroleum, crude oil. Petroleum needs to have a vertical lip, one higher. Gotta wait. Okay. So what I mean by vertical lip is this piece is horizontal, and if anything heavier than crude gets stuck here, then this won't work. But if it's heavier than crude, if we leave this space gone, then it can just slide by, which is great. But since we're using doors, it's a pain to make things like that. So we have to work around more things. But since crude is the heaviest liquid that I'm going to be dealing with in this location, it's totally fine to have the horizontal lip and just make this thing more compact. But for the petroleum, I need this vertical space for the crude oil to pass by. So gas, and then yeah, that'll do. Gas, the liquid. They can come in from this way. We'll make sure they have this here. They can walk around safely that way. Over here, we need one safety ladder for this one. Okay. So I could have actually made this one lower for the petroleum, but I like the extra safety measure. Okay. So then next, we want another one. For polluted water. Yeah, that one works just fine. Gas, polluted water. Okay. Okay. So priority is on that. They are not all 9. These ones are 8. And these ones are 7. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Then I need to get gases out of somewhere. Good, they're working there. We have various gases. We can pick them up from here. Sure. That would require getting to these, and they can't get to those. We can at least claim 3 oxygens here. Colony lacks plumbing skill. Who's got the most skills? Quinn? Oh, you like this anyway. Wait, I didn't give you the hat. Plumbing. Yes, okay. Colony lacks plumbing skill. That just, Go learn the thing. Oh yes, they're actually working on stuff now. Ah, yes. Okay. They're building these out. Wonderful. Okay. I'm going to lower the priority on these ones though, because I think as soon as I build them, they're gonna be crushed. Okay, let's see here. 20 kg. Okay, we're almost back to being able to put fresh oxygen in the suits. You know what? No, we can. Over here. Yeah, we can put fresh oxygen in the suits. Yeah, that's partially overpressured, but as long as this one's never overpressured, then we're good. Okay, but all of this hydrogen coming down is not acceptable. Oh, come on, that's so much hydrogen. You? No. Feed that to these for a bit. Is it connected? It was connected. I was wasting so much. Okay. But we have enough power right now that we're waiting for that to bleed down and then we'll be good. This, however, needs to not let all the hydrogen pass. Okay, so, we already have gas pipe element sensor here. This is upside down. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. We'll go this way. In a bit. After we get the vent back in place. Okay. This way, if any hydrogen passes by, it'll get released here and can get reused into this system here. All the mixed gases is not a perfect system. It is a bad system, but it's the system we have that took the least effort to re-implement. So we're using it. For now. Okay. So priority 9, excellent. Because I don't want all the hydrogen to go all the way to the bottom of the base. Just to have to path its way back up. That's a waste. Okay, so... Oh, it needs a bridge upstream to tell it can move. Yeah, it needs one of these. Okay, fine. Well, stick it here. Yeah, and I'll allow by schedule. So once that's built, that can go. Right now we want this hydrogen to take priority over that hydrogen. Yeah, purple's made a lot of progress going down. I don't know how much of it is what came up from the bottom at this point, but yeah, we're using it as a metric of how much CO2 is being deleted. And thermals over here. We're keeping it safe enough. It ain't great, but it's not gonna kill dupes if they stand there for 2 seconds. Which... Oh. They're just repairing random things at this point. What? Hold up. What priority is this? Steve's doing ones! Steve is working on runs! Oh! Steve did a 1! That's, so surprising. Okay, this is already set for hydrogen gas, as I expected it to be. I can't believe the dupes are doing ones. Looks like it's time for a new project for the dupes. We're still working on this one. But they do need to get to all of the ones. But I can't believe they're actually doing them. They're gonna waste a whole bunch of resources and time repairing stuff. But that's okay. Okay, high pressure gas vent. That is precisely what that wasn't supposed to do. Oh, this is the one time where I want it to not have the knock gate. Okay, this view. This is the one time we don't use the knock gate. Okay. Let's see this work. The pink better not pass. Because we're cool with, not oxygen passing. It's just pink specifically we want to move. Okay. That's better. So now the dupes can breathe the bad oxygen while I get to the suits. Okie dokie. That's better. Yeah, we'll still let some pink through, it's fine. Good, only oxygen is making it to the suits most of the time. There's some damages. They're just repairing these on their own? The dupes. The dupes are doing stuff. They're actually doing stuff on their own. Okay, they repaired that. They're just repairing random things. I can't get over that. They're already repairing random things. Oh no. Yeah, this is... Do now. And also do now. Crude oil. Empty. Now. Okay. We need this lock back. We can't have the CO2 pouring into the non-CO2 half. Guys, you said you would do this right away. Ari? Ari. I need you. And Stinky. Ari and Stinky, get your butts over here. Cause, yeah, this isn't what I wanted. I don't want the CO2 on this side. It needs to be being deleted over here. We don't have access to the left side of the base yet, guys. Unless you're in a suit. The game is adding suspense. Come on. Ari, weren't you the one who was supposed to empty that to make the liquid lock? Marie, oh, you changed who was doing things. Where are you, Marie? Okay, Marie is on her way. Come on. There we go. Yeah! That totally counts as a lock. And emptying this out did not do what I wanted it to do. I was hoping it would make a lock here, but whatever. We got the lock in place again. It's fine. Enough. Okay, because these will, or at least this one will eventually suck that all out. Why is it not moving? Game? We have green going to white. We have green going to white, white to green, white to green. Is this thing messing with you? Okay, so it was at least upstream of that. Ugly crier, destructive. Ugly crier? Okay, errands. Current errand. I like seeing current errand. It is nice. Okay, at least this is able to say that it's off-gassing. Because we had all of this space for it to spread out into while it was just pouring out. Yeah, it's almost able to let these things run again. Okay, cool. You could probably set the default priority down to 5 or 6 now. No! Never. I like my 9s, man. They feel good to me. The dupes are getting to the ones, it's all fine. Okay, current errand, yes, yes, yes. You have air. And they're delivering it to all the broken pipes, too. I need to just delete all those pipes. But the dupes are like, nah, we want to rebuild them. And I'm gonna let them rebuild them. Okay, good. Turner. Where are you, Turner? Where are you? I want to make sure this thing is functioning. Now, you can't just be the one to build this now, can you? Okay, good. Okay. Gases are going again. We got enough gases now that I'm going to reinstigate. You can get used as well. Let's make sure that I make it past this. Good. Okay, down here. Have they made progress? Oh, they made progress. I'm so proud of them. They did the 9s and the 8s. All the way down here. Okay, so... Colony lacks plumbing skill. I swear... Quinn. Plumbing. Steve. Also plumbing. Joshua. Also plumbing. Marked for emptying. Yeah, okay, now you guys realize you can do this. Okay. Yay, dupes. Okay, this is finally starting to spread left and right. Okay. Okay, why is it still red? These guys are like saying I will do this. Okay, number 7. Tidying or supplying. Okay. If you have a hat, you get to tidy more. Okay, they haven't put their hats on yet, that's fine. But that means Quinn got to be the one that was like, yeah, I have to do this now. Okay, I need another gas other than oxygen that's in a pipe nearby that they can totally actually reach. Can they totally actually reach this now? This is no longer a viable path. But they can climb up. We're gonna make them not climb up. Okay. That's a 9. So once they build this, they can totally actually reach that CO2. And then we'll have them plumb that out. Okie dokie. Joshua's current errand. Yeah, he's on his way. Good. Oh, I put the bleach stone in that water pocket. And now it's, doing stuff. Move to here. Now which of these moved it? Okay, it's not that one. But actually, don't move it anymore. Okay, this one. Dirt, yeah, you're still good. Salt. Oxalite. Egg. Refined carbon. Iron. Yeah, don't move the slime or the algae anymore, thank you. Or the fertilizer, whatever. Maybe I got rid of the thing at some point. Or was it you? No, you were food. Yeah, you were mush bars. I don't know which one moved it. Either way, they're all not powered, so whatever. It wasn't gloves or shoes. I'll take it. Okay, how does the gases look now? Yeah, we've got some chlorine mixed in now, that's fine. But that's all mostly breathable. This is still overpowered mostly for here. Once that pressure goes down, we'll be able to start pushing it with more oxygen. Okay. This has gone down a lot. Good. Yeah. Progress, man. Progress. Okay, we have a weird situation here where the petroleum got stuck there. Okay. Because this isn't far enough over. Because this water level rose. Okay. Yeah, we gotta move it over a smidge. Let's go even two more further over. And again. Okay. Because this is pouring over to there, and we don't want that pouring over to there. That's the opposite of what we want. So much so that I'm even gonna put tiles here. Now we can get away without tiles, right? We're gonna try. You know what? All the way over. Okay, and ladders and ladders. Okay. I should have known better. I should have known I would have to move it over to the right. I keep forgetting how badly these things stack up. Yeah, and the water, because it was stuck, wasn't sucking in. And even though there's plenty of polluted water to go into here, it can't get there because the water was heavy enough to go down. Yeah, 9's all the way, sure. And now that thing's having issues, which means the dupes are gonna have a harder time getting all the way down here to breathe. Yay, all the problems. This is 100.8. Okay, that's getting closer to popping. At least this water level is staying consistent enough. They fixed more of these. Wow. Okay. Oxygen tank. You go here. You go here. And you go here. Next. They built that. We can totally let them go in here now. We don't need to stay paused. Okay, we'll get some CO2 from there. Okay, these all need to get locked now. But they need to be locked in a specific order in which the dupes won't get trapped. So I need to monitor the stupids. It's another word for dupe. Okay, this one won't interfere with them being able to traverse. Right, they already have their backup plan, so I can go straight to locking this one. Okay. I want to make sure that the order at which I lock these things won't trap a dupe. Okay, so if I block this side, they can totally get out. Okay. We're good to basically lock everything, I think. Okay. Because they want to maintain this one being the entrance, this one's the entrance, and this one's the entrance. So every single one except for those three get locked. High stress, yup. Yup. Okay, priority. Blam. Okay. So, this one, random door, is what Aaron level? Current. Excellent. Gas pipe. Number 6, I can live with this. Okay. Yeah, they're here and they're doing stuff. There's 3 of them! Can you believe it? There's 3 of them! It's weird that they can lock it while it's in their head. Okay. Locked, 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 locked. But we have the wrong liquid here. We need to wait for the petroleum to get down to this level before we actually make this one. Yeah. I might have to unlock these. We'll see. Once that one's built, you know what? I can just hit lock now. They're weird enough about themselves that that'll be fine. Okay. All of that is locked. The oxygen can be emptied now. In just this one. We gotta wait for the other liquids to get gowned here before I open those ones. CO2. Oh, did they combine into two of them? Yeah, because they were vertical instead of horizontal. Okay, whatever. I just gotta find another CO2 blob. No biggie. Come on, game, let me poke. There we go. I do the Pokemon game at the same time. For no good reason at this point. Still enjoy it. Okay, contents. Sour gas? Sure. I will accept sour gas. It's not oxygen, so we're good. That's 9. Move here is a 9. Okay, good. They emptied that. We have oxygen here. Once the CO2 gets here and we release it, that should get this one rolling. Those are both pending moves. That one hasn't happened yet, and it is one further over. Good. Pipe, sour gas marked for emptying. Number 6. Okay, we can live with this. I'm going to... Oh, how many dupes are down there? I was gonna add some suits, but I don't know, safety ratio of how many to actually re-put in here. Oh, since the oxygen tends to stay here, and we no longer have this little cliff keeping it in, I'm gonna destroy this tile so that the dupes can get up here and breathe this. Yeah, okay. Okay, that'll give them more air. These are still overpressured because that stopped working. Okay, so we have crude oil here. If we destroy the polluted water on top of that, that should create us another liquid lock. Now. Now. No, now. Devin, come on. Okay, good. Quinn took it up. Ren. Okay, Ren's actually coming. Good. Huzzah! Liquid lock again. I am the master of this. Okay, do I have another backup ready for that? Yeah. Yeah, I've totally got another backup ready for that in case we need to. Not allowed by schedule. Yeah, they're all on sleepy hour. Okay. Oh, you little monsters. Sweepy shouldn't have power, does he? Sweepy? Yeah, Sweepy doesn't have power. I couldn't have been Sweepy. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Wrong button. Okay, this blob. Liquid pipe, deconstruct that now. I don't think it's going to work this time. No, it didn't. Okay, oh great, it's puppy time, right as things go wrong. Of course it is. Okay, this keeps breaking. I'm gonna put a tile here. A 9. We're gonna destroy this one. We're gonna build another one here. And then we're going to liquid pipe. Cancel build. Deconstruct liquid pipe. Cancel deconstruct. We gotta wait for that to be built first. Okay. Okay. Hello again, Twiglet. Here to lurky. You're lurking at the end of the stream, man. Okay, I gotta close this. But it is the exciting point where my liquid lock failed. And emergency preparations are in order. Way too overpressured. It's hard to ignore the chaos. Yep. Okay, all that's built. Liquid pipe. Get rid of that one. Come on, destroy. And we good again. Now we have a vacuum sealed liquid lock. Thank you very much. Okay, so gases. See? Vacuum sealed now. Less likely for that to Oopsies. Okay. That doesn't mean I can't oopsies anymore. It's just less likely to. Okay, what are you up to right now? Okay, so we're finally starting to build level 1 priorities. I know, it's strange. Especially for me. Oh, thank you for showing me the error of my ways, Quinn. We can't have this now. This is a no passing zone. You must use the suits, man. Yeah, that's more like it. And then nobody's allowed to, leave with the suits either. Thank you for explaining that, Quinn, in the best way possible. Okay, so right now we're venturing deep into the belly of the base, and we're making more Escher waterfalls. This one will be for crude, this one will be for petroleum, this one will be for polluted water. Who's suffocating? You're close. Oh, Max. Yeah, this was supposed to be their oxygen, but now it's flooded. Polluted water, we're gonna give it a chance. Deconstruct this. Yep, there goes Max. Yay, things are going wrong, bestie. I love. Yeah, Puppy's here. Puppy is saying, it's my time. Why are you still playing with the dupes? Okay, I gotta go. I can't really explain, but, we're still containing the flood that broke everything. But we made progress. Lots of progress. Oh, we can finally move the sour gas. Move that one to here. What do you mean, unreachable storage? Oh, it's too far away. Okay, yeah, I can't explain now. I gotta go. Bye!